Hi guys, welcome to another review. This is actually a beer that I thought I'd done before, and I think I picked it up with the notion of just having this as a beer to just kick back with when I do a beer chat. But yeah, it's one that I've not done before, and tonight I've got a date with Paul Hollywood and Mary Berry, so
Gay!
that's if a chat's going ahead, I'm not too sure. So I thought I would do a review. Got some chicken wings cooking in the oven. Perfect time to have a nice beer and some chicken wings, even though I'll probably finish this beer by the time they're ready. We're going back over to the Yankee Kraut brewery, who I absolutely love. One of my favourite German craft breweries, definitely in my top 5. In fact, probably one of my favourite craft breweries right now. They've had really good response. They were voted the best newcomer in Bavaria according to Rate Beer. As of recording now, this beer especially is being showcased at Mikella in Berlin. And yeah, they've done some really interesting beers, had some great collaborations, and yeah, I've had little conversations with the guys involved. And they're great people, and I look forward to meeting them this coming May at the Regensburg Craft Beer Festival. But yeah, today we're looking at the Eden, which is a pale ale, and I have it on good authority that this recent batch of it is vastly improved compared to older batches. Of course, I've never had it before, and yeah, I don't think I've had all of the Yankee Kraut beers so far. I think there have been some limited releases that I've missed out on, and I think some collaborations, that sort of thing. But every beer that I've had from these guys has been fantastic, and yeah, once again, Paul Grabowski comes up with the goods in terms of the artwork. I absolutely love that hand illustrated, hand drawn, hand coloured artwork. Looks fantastic, really stands out, and yeah, got a lovely label on the neck. And there of course is the Yankee Kraut crown. So let's get this beer opened and see what we get. Nice amount of cannon smoke there. Let's see. So I haven't put it all in, just in case it's bottle conditioned. We'll see what it looks like after a little while. But beer in a glass as is. Lovely colour to it. It's got this nice orangey, warming look to it. Almost has a slight Hellas lager look, aside from some very slight orangey amber tones in there. You can't really see through it at all. Got a nice amount of carbonation going up to that 1 finger's worth of a white foamy head. And yeah, it looks like a really nice pale ale so far. Not really seeing any pieces of sediment in there. There might be some forming more in the middle of the glass, like in terms of a haze, but no little chunks or anything like that. So yeah, looks good so far. Let's see what we get on the aroma. And it smells like a big bag of like Skittles or Roundtree's fruit pastels. These lovely juicy fruit flavours coming from those hops. You get a lovely ripe mango in there, a lovely fresh grapefruit also, like a slightly sweetened grapefruit tone. It smells like an innocent smoothie, one of the mixed ones. But yeah, very, very fruity actually. I mean, I know it's a completely different animal, but it's reminded me, which I had fairly recently, about a couple of weeks ago, I revisited a bottle of Siren's $10 Shake, which is just fruit bowl, you know, this New England style IPA. This isn't as in your face or as vibrant as that, but I'm getting images of that beer, and I love that like gentle, tropical, juicy aroma in this. Getting the honey as well, which is really, really nice. It smells absolutely wonderful. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, that's a wonderful beer. Absolutely wonderful. I can't believe I've missed out on this one. up until now. Get those tropical fruits in there, but you get an almost more resiny, piney flavour in there also, mixing in with that like mango, kiwi sort of thing. Lovely hot bitterness on the back end. It's not really in your face or anything like that, but it's there. It's definitely there. Yeah, grassy tones in there. This slight biscuity straw quality coming from those nice, crisp, refreshing malts. Mouthfeel is a lovely medium body, very drinkable, very crushable. The hops aren't too like oily on the back end, like sometimes they can be. As much as I love hoppy beers, when the hops aren't incorporated properly and you just get that generic hop, not bitterness, but like the byproducts of a hop, like that oiliness from it, it can be really distracted from the beer. But thankfully the hops in this, not really in your face or anything like that. It's not as vibrant or as juicy as the aroma would lead you to believe. But what you do get is absolutely wonderful. You know what? It's technically the first day of spring, me recording this beer review. This is perfect for sitting outside on a cool evening. Perfect with a barbecue. It's a shame I've nearly finished it already, because that would have gone absolutely wonderful with those chicken wings that I'm cooking right now. A little bit more hazy, I'd say, with the rest of that beer in there. Still not really seeing any little bits or bobs, just sort of like sediment clouds almost. Lovely lacing on the glass also. I don't know if I read the ABV, 5.5%. Yeah, it's a crisp, refreshing, not light, but very drinkable pale ale. And my experience with pale ales, specifically here in Germany, is a lot of them just seem, sometimes they can fall to the wayside. You almost get that impression like they've not been experimental or brave enough to really hop a pale ale too much. But then on the other hand, sometimes you get these pale ales where it's so many hops, you know, pining for your attention, it becomes a confused mess and almost becomes like drinking soapy water almost. But yeah, this is an absolutely terrific example of a pale ale. It's a very simple, fruity, slightly resiny, dank pale ale. But you get those lovely tropical tones in there, mixing with that almost like marijuana flavour, which is really quite nice actually. Do you know what? I can't think of really any New England style IPAs here in Germany. But I think one of the few breweries that could pull it off would be these guys, Yankee Kraut. I mean, imagine these guys putting this idea out there, if anybody's watching this, teaming up with Camber Bavaria and coming together and making a really fruity hop bomb of a New England style IPA. I think those are the two breweries right now who, just from what I've experienced from these guys, they would be, but just either one of them should do a New England IPA. Any German craft brewer should do a New England style IPA, because I really want them, because it kind of reminds me in some respects of what I've experienced of that style, going back to that $10 shake from Siren, which is a lot more fruity. It's more like fruit juice. This isn't that, but it has those elements in there. And yeah, a wonderful, wonderful pale ale. Probably the best German brewed pale ale that I've tried so far. And in terms of a rating, I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. So it's another absolutely outstanding knockout beer from Yankee Kraut. It's going to be amazing what 2017 and years beyond that brings for the guys. So yeah, if you've tried this beer, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you want to find out more about the brewery, the links are down below. Check out my Yankee Kraut playlist also for some more fantastic examples of the new wave of German craft beer. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Perfect timing, because I'm about to turn my chicken wings. Sounds like a euphemism. See you guys later. And yeah, I've completely butchered this ending.
Ha! Gay!